A development of a partnership between Green Key Global and the New York State Institute of Technology to offer a practicum to students who are interested in sustainability, who will then join with Green Key Global to assist the smaller hotels to obtain their certification. So again, we are indeed fortunate sponsoring and being the director of this effort, and I think in the not too distant future he should be scheduled for a national award for all of his efforts. Hervé, please. Thank you.
Thanks, Joe. It's a real pleasure, but it's not a one-person show. It's a whole team show, and I want to recognize Diana, who just came up from Miami, who started the committee with me, and I see Naomi and Matthew, and who else is here from the committee? I don't see anyone else, but oh yes, and I'd like to really highlight Rick Amato, who just changed his bulbs into LEDs at home, I think. We're teaching him a lot. Anyway, it's not, again, it's a teamwork, and I'd like to thank Joe, who has supported the idea from the beginning, and of course Jeff as well, and the board, because the board and Jeff have been really supportive, and really nothing could have been done without their support. So I just will speak very briefly about the background of this award. Originally, we sent the applications to 270 hotels, our membership. We received 19 applications, so I hope that next year, through the good work of our public relations department and your public relations department, we'll get more applications, but at least we were happy to have already 19 applications. We constituted a panel of judges, because I didn't want the hoteliers and particularly myself to be judging. So I'd like to recognize here our colleagues from Great Forest. Great Forest is a sustainability consultancy firm, and they've done a great job to help us create this competition. So Maya and Magdalene, thank you. And then we have a very interesting panel, very diversified. We have Roya Kazemi, who represents the city of New York. She's the head of Green NYC. So we're very, very happy as well to prove that there could be some great public and private partnerships. We have Robert Koenig, who is the assistant dean for NYIT. And Robert represents the academia, and as Joe just said, we are starting a new program as well, a partnership with him and with your university and Green Key Global. And then we have Samantha Scheckman from Skift. She's a journalist, but I haven't seen her here. So we have a media person as well, and Steve Ball, whom I have not seen as well, but Steve represents Green Key Global. So as you can see, we have a quite diversified panel of judges to make sure that the decisions which were made were really objective. So we received the 19 applications, as I said. Great Forest selected 9 applications, and then the judges looked at all the applications and visited the hotels which were really on top of these applications, and eventually came up with 3 winners. 1 winner for the environmental protection, 1 winner for social responsibility, and 1 winner for the triple bottom line: profit, people, and planet. So without further ado, I will ask the artist, actually, Eti HANYC, sorry. Eti, we had the idea on the committee that we should not just give a glass. She got inspired, and from what she got inspired. Eti, would you please join us?
Clear in communicating with me about the 3 awards, and each of them had a very specific and precise message. One of them was the environmental, which is This is the environmental protection, and I wanted to use more material that's related to waste and the environment, and a lot of it comes from my own studio practice, because as an artist, I use drawing, I draw on paper, I use paintings that I don't use, and there's a lot of recycling material in an artist studio as well. So part of it, if you look carefully, you will see my rubber gloves where I do the paintings, which kind of form a turquoise sea-like landscape. And the second one was the Social Responsibility Award. And in this one, I took images of people because this is all about the community and forming together a community and related to New York City. The third one is the Holistic Sustainable Hospitality Strategy Award, which is the triple bottom line. And here I connected charts, financial diagrams from all kinds of magazines. If you look carefully here, you'll see all kinds of numbers floating there in the landscape. Now, what I try to do in the designing those three is to create an aesthetic unity. So they kind of relate to each other, but they're very different in terms of the subject matter. I think I have 3 minutes, and I didn't count. Did I do okay? Okay, so.
That he will explain why the judges chose specific hotels.
Thank you all. Sorry, a little higher for me. Well, thank you all. I want to say, first of all, again, thank you to Hervé. Can you hear me all right? Good, thank you. I get the high sign from the back. Hervé and the entire sustainability committee that worked with Hervé over the last really year plus on this project, and of course the 19 hotels that participate. While there are 3 winners, we know there are those that are striving to be winners. Hervé and I are working on that ourselves. I say that to the gentleman here in the second row. So, you know, fantastic effort on everyone's part, and as you all are leading the way, we hope many of our other members in the association of the other 268 will follow your lead. So first of all, we'd like to recognize for the Environmental Protection Award, the New York Hilton in Midtown. And let me briefly tell you, certainly you can stand one moment. Let me tell you a little bit about this hotel's efforts. As a 1,981-room hotel, the New York Hilton is New York's largest hotel and has celebrated its 50th anniversary last year. Hilton recently implemented a comprehensive energy retrofit to minimize consumption and output and maximize cost savings. The results have been very impressive. In 2012, the installation of a 1,750 kilowatt cogeneration plant, which provides clean energy and 27,000 kilowatts of power, heat for the building. You got to look at the engineering department, make sure I'm quoting these things right. This satisfies more than 50% of the electricity demand and 35% of the steam demand for the nearly 2,000 guest rooms. Electricity and steam heating for the system is expected to reduce the carbon footprint of the New York Hilton by more than 30%, or 10,000 metric tons annually. I see some wide eyes in the back. Energy efficient lighting installed hotel-wide, ongoing retrofits to eventually cover all areas with lighting controls like occupancy sensors, dimmers, timers, and in non-guest areas of the property. Sensors or timers on thermostat controls in guest rooms, a 16,000 square foot green roof. Waste efficiency includes low flush toilets, water efficient showers, and on and off-site water reclamation, where water is reused for landscaping and non-potable uses. Tracking of the sustainability performance with Hilton's new Light Stay program, a proprietary building management system that calculates and analyzes the hotel's environmental impact by measuring its energy and water usage along with waste and carbon output across 200 operational practices, including housekeeping, paper products, food waste, chemical storage, air quality, and transportation. It's fantastic. I no doubt believe that most of the other engineers and hotel managers will be touring this facility in the next few months to get their own ideas. So I'd like to welcome them up. Hervé? Joe? Yeah. The Carlton Hotel, currently with 317 rooms. True to its 100-plus year history as a part of the fabric of New York, the hotel's management has integrated an active social responsibility policy for its staff, which keeps them involved in local community and contributing to a greener New York. Staff and management participate annually in Earth Day, Earth Hour activities, including both signage with guests, to build awareness, reduced elevator use for 1 hour daily, successful implementation of the Mayor's Water Challenge in 2014, achieved a 10% reduction within a 12-month time frame on water consumption, support the New York City's Parks Department programs by promoting internal green leaders, gift cards for soap program, kept staff motivated for 1,000 pounds diverted of soap, annual food and coat drives. Total contributions from staff management of the hotel included to local charities this year, year-to-date, of more than $22,000. Thank you. Now, Victor, would you come up and accept your award? Goes to the Waldorf Astoria, our host last night. Thank you. Excellent dinner, a beautiful skylight room. The Waldorf Astoria is one of the world's most iconic and hotel properties. Now in its second location on Park Avenue and 50th Street, the hotel has more than 1,400 rooms and annual events with business more than $100 million. I'm sure Ronan will add to that. The hotel has implemented a comprehensive sustainability program that involves all aspects of the building. Energy efficient upgrades, hotel-wide LED retrofits, a 56% reduction in the waste over the past 5 years, 13% water reduction over the last 6 years, waste-to-water digester in the kitchen diverts a 270,000 pounds of kitchen oil, 200,000 of food waste each year from landfills. 88,000 pounds of kitchen oil recycled each year. 3,000 pounds of soap donated for recycling in 2013. Partnership with Crossroads and Community Service at St. Bart's Episcopal Church across the street. The Waldorf donates leftover breads and foods, pastries every day and provides an estimated 5,200 meals every year. Green ideas in the kitchen, such as the introduction of a more durable and compostable chef hats, which can be used for a week instead of just for one day. The crownless pineapples that reduce packaging waste. I had to read that twice. 6 active hives, that's beehives, folks. More than 300,000 honeybees on the building roof, making honey for the hotel's expansive culinary operation. I know some of you have heard about Waldorf honey. So fantastic. Would you all come up, Ronan and your team, for the...
At least Geoff and I can prove that we are unbiased because we're giving this award to the World of Astoria with the direct competitor of the Barclay. So, and actually, Geoff's hotel had participated in the competition and he did not win. So he was the first one that I called. You have always got to be very cautious, with the bath. So I didn't call it, but anyway, we want to really congratulate the 3 hotels. And I just want to give you, without giving any secret, I want to recognize here Randy Gaines, who is the Vice President for Hilton Sustainability. And Hilton has put in place, like many other, like other companies like ours as well, a great program which is called Light Stay. And why are these 2 hotels here today? It's because they really follow very scrupulously the program. They really do as per the book, and I want to congratulate Maher and the team over there, and as well Jason, who is somewhere here, who was on our committee at one point. You're really doing a great job, and I hope that all you have, the luck of being branded by IHG or Hilton or Marriott or Starwood or Hyatt. All the other hotels can really follow Green Key Global certification programs, and I really want to recognize Steve Ball, who just arrived, who was one of our judges. And Green Key Global is here for every single hotel of the city. And now I can even say every single hotel of New York State, because we now have Green Key Global as the partner of New York State Hotel Association as well. So again, thank you everyone. Thank you the Hotel Association, the board and Joe and everyone. Thank you to the judges. Thank you, Roya. I want to really highlight the presence of Roya because she represents the city of New York here. So we're very proud of our partnership with them. Thanks to everyone. Thank you.